Good morning, everyone. You're with me here this morning in Regensburg, Germany. And I am just getting up just about half an hour ago. Went down to have my breakfast. And in these European European hotels, they always include breakfast in the morning, which is always nice. So, today is my first day with Regensburg's Ballet. I've been here before and done a gala here before. Like, I presented a work for a gala. I was invited to present a work, so I came a couple years ago, I believe. So anyhow, today, and I know the director, so today I want to just simply talk about meeting people for the first time, or just not even meeting people, or just engaging with people for the first time, or never seeing people, or whatever. You know, when you go outside and you just begin your day and you encounter a lot of people outside, in going to work or going somewhere, going to their destination where they have to be, and we pass on the tram or the metro, or on bicycles, or whatever, however we get to our work. And you know, I tend to really value that, because I think that this is a time to connect in some way, and to connect to just humanity in the world. And you know, interaction, like giving a smile, or connecting in the eyes or something, it's very interesting, because you know, if you do that, I'm that kind of person, because I give out what I want to get. So I am very, very interested in people, fundamentally. So, you know, just in general, and sharing with them, just, I don't know, a moment. So you never know where they're going to be coming from. You never know what happened prior to that, or what's going on in their lives, or what kind of stories they got going on. And all of this is very, very interesting. I talk about that today because also I'm going to be not only just in my daily life, but connecting with people on some level of a smile or contact in the eyes. Is I'm going to a new theater, so I've never met some of these dancers. I assume, and maybe some of them, it's a small world, so we do meet. And the staff in the theater, in the opera house here in Regensburg, Germany, and meeting for the very first time. And you know, this old expression about first impressions, you know, is everything. I really, you know, in my experience, that this is not true. So I think that, you know, you never know on what circumstance you meet people, and what is going on in their lives, and how overwhelmed they may be in the moment when they're meeting you. And people may meet you and they may seem aloof, or arrogant, or not very friendly or inviting, and all of these things, or even very excited on the other contrast of that, or very excited, or very inviting personality. I have a very inviting personality because I'm very playful with my experience, and I also want to create just kindness and respect immediately, because I don't need anything other than being human, and just respecting that we are human beings. And so that's just how I tick, and I'm so interested in that. But you know, on the other side of that, what is very interesting too, as I got older in my 50s, I realized, you know, like, you know, I never take any, it was one of the 4 agreements, you know, I never take anything personal. And that it has been a journey in a way, because when you meet somebody, if they're bitchy or arrogant, or one can really take that personally right away. And I don't think that it has anything to do with me or the other person. It always has to do with that person. And so there is no guard up or anything. There's an awareness that happens when I'm meeting people for the very first time. And all of this that I just said is inclusive, and that's inclusive in my experience in meeting people. And I also have that in me, you know, perhaps also too, they've just done something phenomenal and was at home or achieved something, and they're on their high, which is a great feeling. As long as, you know, like, I've been there before. I've succeeded and failed and succeeded and failed, but this doesn't determine hopefully it does not determine my demeanor when I'm meeting people. You know, because I try to get up early enough in the morning to get myself together and perhaps meditate and just sit with myself for a little bit before I start to get too busy, so I can connect with myself, so I can give freely when I want, without any kind of reservation, if you understand what I mean. A reservation in, just being in a space where I can just share and give for people. That's just really important for me. For some people it's not important, so unfortunately, but that's not a judgment or label, it's just not my way. So, you know, today when you go out or when you first start, just recognize or realize that everybody is coming from some place prior to meeting you or seeing you, or, you know, or something positive or negative. You never really know. And the way you interact with people, it has nothing really to do with you. It has something to do with the other person. And because when you meet people, especially for the very first time, or you smile at people you don't know and they don't smile back, all of this kind of thing, it has nothing to do with you, because they don't know you and they don't know anything. It has something to do with them. And I always take that into account. So if I experience arrogance or negativity or, you know, aloofness, or people who standoffish, I think that there's probably some pain there or some suffering, in a sense. Maybe they don't even know it themselves, but it's a protection, and I respect that. I totally respect that. I guess in the past I've had that before. I don't know really, but as I live consciously and mindfulnessly, I should say, I always try to treat with people respect, and new people, old people, all kinds of people. And when we meet new people, recently I just had some incredible experiences where I met people for the very first time. Two experiences where I thought I knew somebody and they thought they knew me, and we were hugging, and then we're like, kind of, well, where do we know each other from? And it was very interesting, and that we were hugging and connecting, and right away, and it was really an amazing experience. Maybe because we were both open, you know, open to that possibility to engage and to connect, and I don't know, these moments are profound, you know. And it's all also okay if you're sitting there and you meet someone for the first time and you talk about the weather, you know, talk about the weather, or how was your trip, and your stuff like that. So all of it's there. All of it's under the hat, as you'd say. So don't take anything personal. It's one of the 4 agreements. If you've ever read that book, it's amazing. I love it, and it keeps me centered, or it kept me centered. So it's a good reference all the time too. All right, well, have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. It's the beginning of my week, so I'll be doing my morning talks here in the morning, and not too shabby back there. Not too shabby. No, the room is super nice. It's Germany, and I used to live here for 8 years, and I'm grateful for that. Have a beautiful day, and enjoy yourselves, and lighten up, and I send you much love, and thank you for watching. All right, good morning. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.